Tonight, the losers of the qualifying round will battle it out for the final 4 spots in the competition. All 24 robots have gone head to head, and this is the final opportunity to grab a slot in the round of 16. 8 builders will have their hopes turned to dust, while 4 will get a second shot at glory. Tonight, it's do or die on BASHBOTS, the Wildcard Rumbles. Hello everybody and welcome back to BASHBOTS. I am your host, the Dominus Ignis, and we have reached the Wildcard Rumbles. Last episode, we saw 4 more teams make it into the round of 16, and we saw another 4 teams get sent into the Wildcard Rumbles tonight. The stakes are higher than ever, and we will see the 12 losing robots battle it out to stay in the competition. Tonight's winners will move on to the round of 16, while the losers are out of the tournament. It's time for our first rumble of the night. We will see Amethyst, Spinny Boy, and Hondatron all enter the box.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the United Kingdom, it's Hondatron! In the blue square, from the United Kingdom, it's Amethyst! In the green square, from the USA, it's Spinny Boy!
So 2 of our 3 robots here coming off some very close judges' decisions in the first round, Hondatron and Amethyst, alongside Spinny Boy.
Well, away we go, and I don't know who to call for this fight. This looks a very even, very interesting match as Hondatron gets hit while Amethyst in the distance is doing all kinds of wacky and crazy things.
Just saying, oh, let me join in too. Here, I'll hit myself, just so I feel like I've been hit by you. So, none of these invertible bar spinners working to their maximum effectiveness right now, but Hondatron not exactly putting the effort in either.
No, I mean, Hondatron did have a first round fight where it was a bit haphazard with its attacks against a spinner, and it will have to try and pace itself better in this one if it wants to take advantage of a wacky Amethyst and a rather limited in movement again Spinny Boy. And so far, wow!
Certainly going to be limited now. It's missing half the robot.
Spinny Boy spun away and spun out. Surely, Hick, does it count as still alive? I mean, maybe not. Amethyst though with that massive impression there, massive hit, and into the air too for some troubles. Oh boy.
Spinny Boy in this battle purely as an arena hazard now. The count will be beginning on them, no doubt. Hondatron needs to close its mouth and keep up the assault on Amethyst, who just has kind of the liberty to spin up their blade all they want and then charge in, blade first, on the trigger-happy Hondatron. But they're stuck on the wall here.
Well, that was a close shave, and Hondatron nearly getting a moment of luck there. And again, it's just... Hondatron isn't a bad machine at all, but it just can't time its attacks well at all here. And if it's not careful, that's a better attack though. And that is a little hit to the arena floor as well for Amethyst. It certainly isn't a machine that's gonna have it all its own way here, purely from its own design mostly, as we saw in the opening seconds. And Hondatron now taking damage,
and there goes
loses
the
entire side.
And more, Amethyst just comes in and takes advantage of the passive Hondatron to blow it to pieces.
It's wrecked half of Spinny Boy, it's wrecked half of Hondatron, and surely now Amethyst, as Spinny Boy goes into the distance, still trying to move, but surely, oh, that's a massive hit! That's a devastating KO hit, and that's Amethyst, surely now on its way through!
Oh, and picking on Spinny Boy as well, who doesn't quite get the technical second place. Amethyst with a huge knockout on 2 runners. Wow. They go! They've taken off for space!
They've taken our ceiling out, I think. What an end to this fight!
Well, let's take them back from their home planet to see how they dominated this battle. Hondatron went over, Spinny Boy went into 2 separate pieces. Hondatron taking it to the grinders, Amethyst doing a bit of helicopter practice, but it was only a matter of time before they charged up that spinner and just took Hondatron like it was a Kit Kat and split it into 2 whole pieces. Whoa.
And in an absolute massacre, Amethyst impressively moves on to the round of 16. And unfortunately, Hondatron and Spinny Boy are both out of the tournament. It's time for our second match. We will see Mygronic, Catch and Stardust Crusader battle it out to stay in the competition.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the United Kingdom, it's Stardust Crusader! In the blue square, from the UK, it's Catch! In the green square, from the Netherlands, it's Mygronic!
Spinner and 2 flippers for this one. Stardust Crusader the obvious target for the other 2. Unless it
the
does it
obvious
itself.
target for the Olympic Games at this rate. Gonna get recruited for gymnastics. They're spinning up their blade now. The flippers clearly not attacking each other. I think you were right about the whole target thing. Or are they just not attacking anyone?
Yes, a rather timid start, but that's a good little lift over from Mygronic and gets to the side of Catch!
Oh, now they're going to be after each other, surely. Sneaking up on the back of Catch, Mygronic breaking the terms and conditions and then back straight into the spinning blade. That's not wise, gentlemen.
No, it isn't, but that's wiser. That's a good attack and onto the screws. And can it get off there, I wonder, Stardust Crusader? It's bouncing, and it will come down. A worrying moment for it, though, as Catch and Mygronic engage once more with each other. And Catch rights itself pretty handily. Interesting opening spell here as Catch lifts Mygronic over, who is also having trouble self-righting now. Wow.
Yeah, they threw the baseball and then they said catch, but Mygronic wasn't ready, but they're ready to do that attack. That's a good one. I think they're maintaining a slight lead as Stardust Crusader just kind of dances around the arena and gets overturned by the spikes. They haven't delivered an attack since the first 10 seconds. This one very much coming down to the 2 flippers at the moment.
Yeah, it certainly is, though you do still feel Stardust Crusader has enough surprise factor about it to deliver a devastating hit at some point as Catch goes higher from the floor flipper than its flipper itself would ever hope to achieve. But maybe I've spoken too late because that's a really good attack from Catch. Certainly caught it out there, Mygronic. Wow, what a
Struggling
swing.
to self-right for a moment, but they're back in it. Almost a team up on Stardust Crusader, but Mygronic needs to be careful with its self-righting. They don't want to land out of the arena here.
Oh! Catch is out!
Away by the Stardust Crusader! Oh, they flipped himself back in. Does that count?
I don't know. Catch isn't moving. They surely must be gone. And there is the devastating hit I thought could happen at some point.
Cameraman getting a load of that wheel there. Well, whether Catch is dead or just ruled out, it doesn't matter now. They're not going to be seen again. The Stardust Crusader jumped into the lead with a single attack.
Yeah, it certainly did. It got its bar up to optimal speed at one point with Mygronic and Catch occupying each other for a while there. And that is the decisive blow so far. Will Mygronic be able to do something with time ticking down though? It was on top for most of this fight.
Hardly an optimal spin-up time if you take a minute and 40 seconds to get there, but suddenly we have a very close match between 2 minutes of dominance from the flipper and 10 seconds of dominance from the spinner. Let's have a look at the highlights and see who deserves this one as Mygronic ends the fight upside down. Well, there was the opening flip from Mygronic. We don't even see the opening attack from Stardust Crusader because it's just completely overshadowed by that. One of the most destructive hits we've seen in the entire season.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Stardust Crusader!
On that close judge's decision, Stardust Crusader moves on. And sadly, Mygronic and Catch both exit the competition. It's time for the third rumble of the night between Xancha, Justin, and Deathstalker.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from the USA, it's Deathstalker! In the blue square, from the USA, it's Xancha! In the green square, from the USA, it's Justin!
So we had some high quality machines in that last rumble. Now we've gone for the bottom of the bunch, as it were. Deathstalker, Justin, and Xancha. But one will win.
I really don't know what to expect from this one. Anything could happen, and none of them want to attack each other. Oh, this is going to be fun, Deathstalker! With the first drive of note as it tries to put a bit of worry in Xancha's mind, while Justin just about does nothing. What is it doing?
Yes.
Come on!
These robots are not exactly the cream of the crop here based on their first battle.
Whoa!
None of them really did anything of note, but that is a notable charge from Deathstalker, deflecting Xancha up and away onto the floor flipper as well it went.
Yes, Xancha has a bit of a past with the arena hazard, specifically the floor flipper. But meanwhile, it is Deathstalker who is definitely making the early impression here as it overturns Justin too. And with a minute of the battle gone here, Deathstalker is in what seems to be an unassailable lead right now. Very strong opening show from it here. Xancha seems finished.
If you'll excuse the children's programming joke, I think Justin's going to need something special here as Deathstalker just plows ahead and they're going with a slow drive across the arena. just about.
Yeah, well, I think Deathstalker can slow down a bit here because Justin's not offering anything. Xancha is finished, surely. Justin's now smoking. And Deathstalker
Yes.
is...
I mean, we have to point out that Xancha was counted out in its first battle from this very position, just careening across the arena without its wheels on the floor. So I imagine they've already been ruled out of this one. Not that there was really any remote possibility of them winning, even if they do get back over. This has been all Deathstalker, which is something I never expected to say in my life. But Justin has done even less than Xancha, to be quite honest with you.
Well, yeah, at least Xancha tried to engage with Deathstalker. Justin is swerving and dodging, and time is running out for it here. It needs to try and do something. I mean, Deathstalker's still not exactly putting in a 10 out of 10 display here. I'd more give it a nice 6.5 out of 10 at best. but it's doing...
That was a mild push, though, from Justin. Bringing Sexy back. Here we go again. But that's...
Oh! Hello!
Not exactly a combo start. Oh, there we go. Into the corner.
Very...
Go on, Justin.
Very decisive drive.
A point on the board.
15 seconds left and Justin trying to work up ahead of steam. 10 seconds for a decisive moment. Can it pull it out here? It needs to get something going. And incredibly, something did happen. Amazing end to this fight.
And off they go. Deathstalker, the only one still in the arena, just about. Then it comes back. Floor flipper trying to get some late action there. Steady on, mates.
Oh dear.
So that battle then, let's have a look at the highlights. Deathstalker, the one controlling the pace, deflecting Sancho, but that was effectively their KO. It was the floor flipper that kept them truly up and over, but Deathstalker certainly initiated the attack, and Justin out of the picture at the end as well.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Deathstalker!
And on that judge's decision, Deathstalker advances to the round of 16. Justin and Zancha are both out of the competition. It's time for the last fight of the night, where we will see Temper Tantrum, Wowplow and Glacier battle it out for the final spot in the round of 16.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's robot fighting time! In the red square, from Serbia, it's Wowplow! In the blue square, from Taiwan, it's Temper Tantrum! In the green square, from Indonesia, it's Glacier!
Three robots go in, only one comes out. Will it be Wowplow, Temper Tantrum, or Glacier?
A free-for-all in our three-way wildcard rumbles, and Glacier already shoots off and away as Wowplow and Temper Tantrum engage with each other, and both getting an attack on each other. This is going to be a very interesting wildcard rumble, I'd imagine. And we've got a destructive machine and two more wedgie control bots in there. And the destructive machine that is Temper Tantrum was having a bit of a tantrum just there on the floor, but it is okay for now.
Yes, indeed. If I were a betting man, I would have been betting on Temper Tantrum, but it spent the first 30 seconds of this match getting thrown across the arena, but that's its first go at it. Good attack on Glacier, but a good self-rising mechanism. Remember the armor! Taken away from the side. That's there to protect the exposed wheels, but it's not going to be doing that anymore.
Glacier being formed there by Temper Tantrum. That's a good response though. Long old drive across the arena and slam both of its opponents. And Temper Tantrum comes in with an attack of itself and then gets bashed again. This is a terrific fight so far. I think out of the three, it's Wowplay who's starting to drown a little bit. Needs to get involved a bit more. But all three of the machines are active here.
Whoa! The grinder after a big hit from Temper Tantrum, who has found its
the wheel!
And has taken a wheel from Glacier on the opposite side to where they took off that guard. Well, they're taking the other guard now. The president has been left without any protection, and suddenly Temper Tantrum is running away with this one, and a big hit once again.
And Wowplay, meanwhile, has finally landed back on its tyres. Thankfully for it has some. Might not for much longer. Certainly Glacier is running out of them. Big hit again from Temper Tantrum. Flipped over. There goes another tyre. It's absolute anarchy out here at the moment. And I can't really tell you who is going to win this fight on control if it goes to the judges. What a mess.
Damage, of course, there's only one way it can go, but Wowplow nearly flipping itself out of the arena, and they're still stranded. The danger is not over. They're flipped back upside down again by Temper Tantrum. who surely is winning this match by a significant margin at this point, despite the poor opening. And that's an attempt to flip Glacier out of the arena, but backs off at the worst moment.
Yeah, well, in terms of damage taken, Wildcloud has paced itself quite well, but it needs to get in the offense now, and certainly does there! And it was nearly a decisive attack. And what a moment that could have been as Temper Tantrum tries to assert itself again. As it has
but ends up on top of the grinder! And nearly deflecting over that wall once again. Glacier in the same position. Wildcloud, we said it needed to assert itself, and they're making a real go of it in these closing stages of the battle. We're going to be running out of time soon. Can there be a last-minute KO? Well, I don't see much movement from Wildcloud, but that's going to go to the judges. Who's won that one? It's going to be very tough to call.
Terrific battle. Terrific.
So here's that weaker opening section from Temper Tantrum, getting launched into the arena by Wildcloud, who had a strong opening and a strong finish, but they definitely were drowning in the middle of it. Glacier overall is the one that took the most damage and probably dealt the least as well. Temper Tantrum for me.
The judges' results are in. The winner by unanimous decision is Temper Tantrum!
Even though Temper Tantrum won the judges' decision, on further inspection to the robot in the pit, it's been discovered that one of the drive motors have burned out. With no spares available, Temper Tantrum will have to forfeit their spot in the round of 16. Judging off the performance of Wildcloud and Glacier, the other two robots in the battle, it has been decided that Wildcloud will take the spot. And so the Wildcard Rumbles come to an end. We've seen Amethyst, Stardust Crusader, Deathstalker and Wildcloud move on to the round of 16. Join us next time when it kicks off. From all of us here at BASHBOTS, we thank you all so much for watching and we hope you enjoyed the show. We'll see you all soon, but until then, good night.